All right. Thanks for joining us, Ken.
Yeah.
First, I would like to ask, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, thanks for having me here today. My name is Ken Corry. I'm the Veterans Outreach Program Specialist at the Vet Center, U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs. We do readjustment counseling. I'll get more into that later. But again, my name is Ken Corry. I'm an Air Force veteran. I served in Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan. So I spent 3 years over there between the countries. I was in, like I said, United States Air Force. I did 6.5 years active duty and then 4 in the reserves. Went to school, became the student veteran president at UWGB and also at NWTC, graduated there, worked for the Department of Workforce Development for a while, helping veterans get employment, helping them with their resumes, cover letters, doing interviews, all of that. And then I worked up with the Wisconsin Department of Veteran Affairs as I was the more or less a VORP, the Veterans Outreach Recovery Program, where I did that for about 3.5 years with the Wisconsin Department of Veteran Affairs, which was amazing, getting me out there, seeing all the different programs and resources that are available for the veterans. What's available for a veteran and civilians, they're also available for them. So it's a pretty awesome to see, what's available out there. And then now I work here at the Vet Center, where I've been here almost going on a year now. So at the end of the month, I'll be here 1 year, and it's been pretty awesome. So, I'm excited, to continue and work with you guys and, helping out our vets. That's what we're here for, and their family.
Awesome. That sounds great. It's a heck of a resume. So, Ken, can you tell us a little bit more about the area that you operate in?
Yeah, so I cover pretty much 21 counties throughout the state of Wisconsin. I got well, if you can see the map up here, there it is over here. So I cover pretty much the blue and the green. Those are my babies right there. Okay, so 21 counties. My big thing is just making sure that we're connected to the stakeholders, the community members, organizations within the communities, everybody and anyone that can help out a veteran or that sees veterans, making sure they know where to go and turn to. And that's my go-to. Like, that's where I need to get them connected to. And if I don't know them, then I'm not doing my job to help out the vets.
Nice. Well, you definitely got a good sized area to cover.
Yes.
Yeah. What are some of the services that you do offer for veterans?
Yeah, so some of the services, the main services we offer here at the Vet Center, when it comes to, as the veteran, as they come in to see us, is that we provide a counseling service to them. Really, it's a confidential service where we talk with them, we work with them. We have our counselors that are here. We specialize in combat veterans that we see mostly, and then veterans suffering with military sexual trauma, those that have dealt with casualties or flown drones, as well as now those that have been called up, National Guards members or reservists that have been called up in case of civil disturbances or natural disasters, as well as the Coast Guard and drug interdictions. So when those veterans come into us, we want to make sure that we provide the services to them. And 93% of those veterans that come to us, they will say, I'm going to recommend this to my fellow brothers and my sisters, because you know what, this service here is amazing. And you know what, that's what we offer here. And the other thing is not just the counseling services, but if a veteran's lost or trying to figure out where to go, or has any questions, they can talk to me, and then I'll get them connected to whoever it is. It's kind of like, oh, who do you need to talk to? Call Ghostbuster. No, it's like, call Ken. But for that, I get them right to the right people. That's my big thing. If they have any questions about their services, eligibility for something, or whatever it is, I can point them in the right direction and steer them to where they need to go. So it's pretty awesome.
Perfect. No, that sounds great, and that's one thing I think is really beneficial is pointing veterans in the right direction of who they should talk to or who they should connect to, because there's so many resources out there, and a lot of vets just don't know where to begin or
Right.
what direction to go. So that's really great.
Mm-hmm.
So again, is there a certain area of veterans you would say you see the most?
Right now it's, we still have our largest population of our veterans are our Vietnam vets. But, again, we can see anybody really here. And I say we see mostly Vietnam vets, but again, it's starting to change now. We're starting to get the younger vets are starting to come in. They're starting to realize that, yes, it's okay to go and talk. It's what we need to do. It's a sign of strength. It's not a sign of weakness of coming in and asking for help or talking to somebody. It's actually strength. And, it's awesome to see our younger vets actually actually coming in, like myself, I struggled for 3 years when I got out. I didn't go and ask for help because I'm good. I got this. I'm strong. But no, I was struggling. I was pushing my family away, alienating myself. But these guys now are coming in to the vet center and are asking for that help. And it's amazing to see that. And the one thing that we can do, with your house there, R&R, and is that we can go out and actively engage our veterans in the communities and show that we're there for them, being present, being available to them, give them that face to face. It goes a long way, and it shows that you're there and you're ready, and the vets really see that. So it's pretty awesome.
Perfect. Yeah, no, that's great. Is there any sort of like a demographic of veterans you think you guys don't see that often, or you would like to try to reach out more to?
When I look at that, I was thinking at the more of the demographics of the vets that maybe we don't see or something. It's maybe more, we do try to get to every single demographic of our veterans, different ethnicities and cultures and everything else is, and ages. And, you think about it, we try to get in everywhere. And that's where it comes, it's very valuable that we build the relationships within our communities, because when we do build relationships with, so for example, say the Hmong organizations or the people, and when we get to them, then it shows like, oh wow, they're there. Like they didn't even know we existed before, but you know what, reaching out to them, and then they refer people back to us, and we work together. It's pretty awesome to see that we can get out there to them. But again, I don't see per se an organization or demographic where we're not hitting or missing out on. But I'm glad I'm in this position because I have a wide array of background of seeing homelessness, those that are struggling with addictions, and from every aspect in their life. And I've had to work with so many different providers, and it's so amazing that now I'm in this position, and now I can make sure that continues. So yeah, I don't know hopefully I got your.
Oh no, that's perfect. No, that's great. And you can just see how passionate you are for this job too, which is wonderful. Is there different ways you do try to outreach for, throughout the communities for different veterans?
Yeah, perfect example. Right now, we're doing this.
Yep.
And this is an amazing example of how we need to be out there and in the communities and figuring out what's going on and how we can help out. Now, if there's something happening where there's a veteran event or there's going to be a lot of people, you know what? Call up our office, call 920-435-5650, ask for Ken, or just say, hey, I got an event going on. Would you guys be willing to come out and check it out? And be like, huh, yeah, we'll be there. So like, it's making sure that you can get out into the communities. And if they don't know where to turn to, again, I'll be more than happy to help wherever we can. And, building together is a stronger community. Working together is stronger for our vets. So we've great relationships with our CVSOs, with the VORP, with so many different Center for Veteran Issues. I'll tell you, there's so many different good organizations out there. And just like you guys are doing a great service for our community and making sure that we're getting all connected. I can't ask for a better organization just like yourself. And it's great that we are able to do this together and work together. So just call, right?
Perfect. Well, Ken, that actually just leads into my last question, which you already answered. What's a best way for a veteran to get a hold of you?
Yeah, call the Vet Center here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We again cover those 21 counties up there, all that area. So it's 920-435-5650. Again, 920-435-5650. And again, Ken, you can ask for me or Scott. Scott Katzka is my boss. He's pretty awesome too. He's an Army guy. So
good. I'm an Army guy, so
awesome.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, Ken, thanks so much for being here today. You gave some really good information, and I can just tell how passionate you are with trying to help veterans and doing everything you can, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you too, Pete, and thank you for what you guys are doing. And again, if you have any questions or anybody needs to get a hold of me, feel free to call. We're available and we're here, and we want to help people. Yep.